Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Taffy, and welcome back. I was gonna say to another relaxing run of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. That is not necessarily the case. As we saw with yesterday's clip, oh my god, like there was part of me that in my heart of hearts, 8G3CMQE2. There was part of me that in my heart of hearts wanted to believe that oh my god, we'll take it because it's just a really bad version of Tammy's head. I have to remind myself too that we're going for boss rush, so I can't necessarily sit here and dink off. I would actually be better off, I think, I'd be better off fighting these guys straight up instead of trying to save my tears and use that, because that Zelda animation is so time consuming. Ooh, hello, that's a fuck ton of money. So yesterday I convinced myself that I was going to play the Binding of Isaac and relax myself. Oh my god. And relax myself, and it didn't all pan out that way. I ended up going on a Maggie run, and Fat Mags shit all over our hearts, and took our dog, and took our mother's recipe for oatmeal cookies and burned it. And now we can never have that cherished holiday memory in our family again. That run and that RNGesus roll was just, it was a run that we earned. We're on a 20-win streak right now, and that's great, and I'm proud of that. That makes me very, very happy. But mercy God, it was painful. It was just straight the hell painful. And yeah, I'm coming into this today hoping to play as well. I'm not going to kick myself. I thought I did a hell of a job, all things considered. Okay, let me rephrase. There were parts where I played not well at all, but it was out of frustration, and I don't trust the pills. So it was out of frustration. It was out of the fact that we had worked pretty hard and gotten some decent rewards. Those being like deals with the devil and stuff like that. And we were getting like the razor and things that ultimately weren't useful to us. I'm going to try to take the widow out here. My window for escaping these spiders is getting smaller and smaller. There we go. I just didn't want to lose health. I feel like with Blue Baby, if I can achieve escape velocity, if I can somehow figure out a way to add additional health on after that, I normally can okay, maybe our shitty spacebar item. Has anyone ever found a good use for this? I can't even conceive if that's fine. Once my tears get powerful enough, I can't conceive of a situation where I would want to use that over, like at least Tammy's head you shoot quickly, you know what I mean? Like you use Tammy's head and you pull the head back down, and once you're done with that, you're done with that. But with this one, man, maybe no, it's not even good for that. It's not even good for digging. I mean, ultimately I'm digging for the extra cent, so now we can buy a 15-cent item. I'm looking for a key, and I'm looking for a spirit heart. I'll leave fires alone, I think, for the most part. But I will, it's worth it to me to look for spirit hearts in the poop. I guess they can't. I've seen them come out of fires before, so maybe I shouldn't poo-poo it too hard. Oh my God, we're not off to a good start, people. I'm not calling a panic yet, but I'm saying that things have not started off in a manner that has got me at ease that this is going to go to 21. That last run was the first time in a dozen episodes or so where I truly felt vulnerable. And I know that sounds kind of cocky and shit-eating, but I truly, for a while, was convinced I don't think I can get him down to the spirit heart, or down to the tinted rock. I truly, for a while there, was convinced that I was not going to, not like I'm going to live forever, but... Oh, shit, I don't want to lose that. Ah, it's so dumb. We'll take Flatworm. Flatworm may have actually helped us out in that situation there. I made the mistake of using this stupid jar of tears, man. That's it. It's cost us a spirit heart. No more. It was a spirit heart in a room that I could do with my eyes closed. I'm looking for advantages here. I'm starting to not necessarily doubt our ability to get through this, but, I am worried. I do not see this as being a situation where... I'm gonna buy the jar, because the jar stores red hearts, right? So I don't think ultimately that's in our best interest. I'll leave the... I may... Like I said, my first... in my mind, my first duty in any given run is to pull out the win. I would love to get boss rush, but if we've pulled a particular if we pulled a particular seed where boss rush isn't possible, or it's not reasonable to expect without having the world's best Isaac player at the wheel. You know, some poor misguided soul had the sweet but naive notion to call me the world's best Binding of Isaac player in the last video, and I was just like, man, we've got to expand your repertoire, but promise you won't leave me forever for, you know, going to watch Cobalt over on his Twitch channel, or BizSnap over on his YouTube channel. But you know, I try to make sound decisions, and I feel like there are a lot of situations where there was no way we were coming out of these with a win. Wow, speaking of hearts coming out of fire, that we actually gained health on that deal with the devil. That is super rare. I am gonna, in holding true to my end of the bargain, and actually going to try to find a way to get every advantage. Now that we've gotten our deal with the devil, now that we have the hearts necessary, now that we have the hearts necessary to sort of maintain our life force, I am going to look for a bomb. I may conceivably go in here and gamble for one. I'd prefer not to. Oh my god, can we do that? Is that an... Oh, this jar is so bad. Thank God the chocolate chips are like utterly useless enemy. I'm gonna gamble away. Oh, okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back and forth until one of them pays out with a spirit heart, or one of them pays out with a bomb. And it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Is Birdfoot better? I don't think so. I will, in this instance, I'll give up a spirit heart to see what's in here. It makes me sad. Oh, please, one of you be a bomb. Oh, shit. Oh, that's so bad. And all that for 2 cents. Well, at least, okay. At least we didn't hurt ourselves too bad. We were going to lose health on the way out. It sucks. I mean, the whole point of me going down there was because I wanted to get a bomb, or I wanted to get, like, a good item. But nothing to be done there, I suppose. We just have to leave that spirit, or that tinted rock behind. I am irritated at how that panned out. There was part of me that said to myself, there won't be 2 troll bombs back to back. And I should have known better, that the game loves nothing more than to fuck with us that way. Okay, right up in my fucking face. I like that. Good for you, man. Way to think outside the box, game. Way to let me know who's boss. I'm terrified to take pills, to tell you the honest truth. In situations like this where we've got Blue Baby and we've been picking up things like the Yum Heart and the Jar of Tears, or the fucking pint glass, the tumbler of tears over here, I don't necessarily feel comfortable taking pills right off the bat. I might, I don't know. I would love PhD, not because, you know, I want the PhD's effect, but because I'm really terrified about picking up a Tears Down. Because we did pick up 2 spirit hearts in there, I feel comfortable about coming in here. That turned out to be a boon. But yeah, a Tears downgrade would just be, it's soul crushing, man. That shit hurts my heart when I do that. And I tell myself each time that something good happens, I remind myself, oh right, well, it's not indicative of what happens every single time you pick up. Every single time you pick up a pill is not a good pill, and when you pick up the bad pills, you spend at least a floor struggling to get out from underneath them. So there is part of me that is just trying to remind myself of that and not get sucked in by the siren song of, you know, oh, well, every single pill could be a Balls of Steel and a Tears upgrade. What if those are the only 2 pills that got in the rotation? And then I remind myself that the game has never liked us that much. It has never liked us that much. So I have to, you know, sort of maintain my pragmatism a little bit. I want this Jar of Tears to be Tammy's head, and I know that, oh shit, I know that it's not. Oh, okay. This is a tricky bit of dodging to do, so I'm trying really hard to sort of focus down one real enemy at a time, and I'm doing just not quite enough damage to get them in one pass. It will do my heart good to get rid of this guy leaving the creep behind, because he kind of Tron bikes me into a hole here. What was this? Fuck. There's so many pills. Let's try it. Range upgrade is great. We're getting spirit heart drops. I know not why. I will not question. I will not lie. I do enjoy them. Yes, I do. I do enjoy them. I know Kung Fu. Tears. Jesus Christ. Explosive diarrhea. That's fine. You know what? I'd actually be okay with bumping into one of those. So all the tiers, like I said, man, all the tiers are just positive tier, or all the pills are positive pill effects. I don't know why you would doubt that in the first place. Clearly, that's how the game treats me every time I play. Every time I play, I'm just like, geez, I would just like to be handicapped once in a while. I would just like to get like a health down, or a bad trip, or a tier downgrade, and it's just like, no, bro, every single time you are 100% going to take... What is 2? 2 is rerolls everything on the floor? I don't know. I think that's what that was. It may just be everything on the floor in this room. It may be everything on the floor in other rooms. It has to have been other rooms because I see pills that we have, quote-unquote, now left behind that I don't remember seeing before. So I think it's everything that's a consumable on the ground that's in the floor, or that's on this level. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, thank God for the tier upgrade. Otherwise, this truly would be like pulling teeth. There we go. And then from here on out, this should be fine. I will be really leery about taking new pills at this point. Bad trip. See, it's... At least we know it's there, I guess. It's been good to us. So I would prefer the Anarchist Cookbook at this point. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. You have to be really bad for me to take a book that could actually harm me, because your quote-unquote offensive weapon that you put in my spacebar before was so bad, I would rather risk being injured. There's part of me that wonders whether or not there are... I was really hoping to pick up a pill out of that. There's part of me that wonders whether or not there's a key laying back there now that I might be able to go get if we rerolled all the consumables on the floor. Probably not. Let's go ahead and fight our boss. We're here. We're queer. We've got a lot of HP, so if we could parlay that into a 9 lives pickup, or not a 9 lives pickup. The Mark, the Pact, Guppy's head, Guppy's tail, and 9 lives. I would take that. I would sacrifice all my health for Guppy form. That would be fine by me. So yesterday, as a little side tangent, yesterday OBJ, friend of the channel, hell, I'd even say he's a content contributor at this point with the amount that he edits for us. He mentioned and put in the footwork necessary to try to revive PA, and I tried to boot up my... You know what, Krampus? I'm ready for you this time. Sleep now in the fire, you fucking asshole, Krampus. This is why you don't have friends. This is why nobody wants to spend time with you. I'm a little bit bummed out. I'll be less bummed out if he gives me either Krampus's head or... I mean, obviously he's going to give me Krampus's head or lump of coal. I was going to say I'd be less bummed out if he gives me Krampus's head than normal, because the Anarchist Cookbook comparatively is so bad. I gotta go. If I'm thinking about making boss rush, I gotta go. Let's go ahead and go. Oh, we picked up a tiers upgrade. I didn't even see that. It's fine. We're making okay time. We probably left a pill behind. I'm rhyming. Why am I rhyming so much? That shit has me ill at ease. Why am I doing this? Unless I want that money for a particular reason. You know what? We should go back and get that money. Because if for no other reason we can... A, check for a super secret room. I don't think it's going to be there. It won't be there, but... A, we can check for a super secret room. B, I may also go into the arcade and start bombing stuff in there. I don't want to have to backtrack. I don't want to have to backtrack when I get to the shop. I want to pay my 15 cents and pick up whatever item it is that I'm meant to pick up. It could only really be balls of steel that I would want at this point. And we got our bombs. Well, you got 2 of our 3 bombs back. So now we have the money necessary. We don't have any, we have 1 key, so I'm not going to use it on that golden chest in the boss trap room. I will go in here. I'm glad we still have some bombs. Speed down, that's not too bad. Fuck it, speed up, that's... Take that. Puberty, that doesn't hurt us at all. These are great. Like, we've got a tremendous selection of pills this run, so thank God, because we started off slow, man. Slow ride, take it easy. It was a sad state of affairs. Shit. Okay, let's just go up. Maybe. I'm honest to God might blow him up just because I want the increased deal with the devil opportunity. Especially if we get in and get out of the boss fight with full health. I mean, why the hell not, right? Oh. Well, let's try it. Anarchist Cookbook. 1, 2, 3, go. so far, the only time we've been hit using Anarchist Cookbook is because I was so focused on the bombs I didn't notice Krampus loading up and rearing back for a kill shot. So, good for Krampus, I suppose, for playing those next level strats. Do I want to go back and fight that boss fight room? I might as well. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just go back. We wanted to look this direction anyway. We have to look this direction anyway. I'm not doing I'm not doing complete floor completion. I'm adorable. I'm not doing this straight up for floor completion, but you know, whatever I can explore. Oh my god, my loyalty is to the victory, man. My loyalty is to the victory. If I can make the rest of it work, so be it. I am just going to go back to that boss room. This is obviously going to branch out in several different directions. I was hoping for a more linear topographical layout of the map here. It didn't pan out that way. Yeah, you know what? We'll do store credit. It's fine. I'll do this now. I might as well. It removes a lot of the temptation later on, and we thanks to our tier upgrades and the lump of coal, and I don't think we've gotten a rage upgrade, but we haven't really hurt ourselves either. We're doing a-okay. I think we'll be able to sort out the haunt just fine. This is usually when I'm playing as the Lost. My complaint is that I don't fire fast enough to sort of maintain. I don't fire fast enough to sort of dictate the conversation between me and the haunt. The haunt, you know, basically has his ideas on how things should go, and I have mine, and I don't shoot fast enough to corral the little haunts. So, in the long run, was that worth it? Probably not. Especially because we don't have a shop on this floor. But, you know, maybe on floors in the future. I mean, we have a lot of money, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, like, having a lot of money is not a bummer. Or it's a bummer I would like to have. Having a lot of money is not a bummer, but not having anywhere to spend it on this shop in particular. We should get 2 more opportunities at shops, though. Anything that can allow us to keep getting tier upgrades through pills is okay. So I'll be looking for Mom's pill jar. I'll be looking for, I don't know, the little baggie. I think what I do is I go back, I find the item room, I blow up that judgment. I have no desire to play him out. I certainly don't have that kind of time. I'm not gonna make it. That's fine. I mean, it's just, you gotta ball out of control, and you gotta get some items early that make winning a foregone conclusion, really, if you want to do boss rush. And I'm min-maxing so hard. I'm min-maxing hard enough to negate a lot of the opportunity there. So, and a lot of the room layouts have to do a good deal with it as well. So, we didn't get sort of floor layouts that were cohesive with the idea of moving quickly from one place to the next. I personally chose to do a lot of backtracking that kind of dicked us over a little. I'm already having more fun than I did as Maggie. Fuck Maggie forever, man, that twat. Oh, I hate her so much. Chemical peel. Now I'm a little bit worried about getting a deal with the devil because I'm worried that there's no way to tell when you're blue baby what might be a good deal and what might be a bad deal, because you don't have 2 red heart deals, 1 red heart deals. You just have deals, and they're all equally priced, which is both cool because you can get Death's Touch for the same price as Guppy's Hairball, but it also sucks because you can get Guppy's Hairball and some other shitty item. Boy, our tiers are out of control. That's, you know what, that's enough that we're getting a lot of it back. We need to go deeper. That's fine, I'll take it. It's a thing, and if we really wanted to skip a floor to catch up on boss rush, we could do it. We really do need to pick up the pace a little bit. Curse of the Unknown, again, is fine. I mean, we just lived through that. Still have store credit, so obviously I would like very much to, oh shit. I would very much like to see the shop on this floor. I don't want to get so into going quickly that I fuck myself out of the ability to not take damage. We have got a crazy rate of fire. If we can pick up a couple of damage upgrades, we'll be in a good spot. I don't really have time to do this, but I'll peek. I certainly don't have time to do that for a gray chest. Our speed's good, so we're going to book from, you know, kind of one avenue to the next, and we're doing enough damage thanks to our tier output. Our DPS is crazy. Our tier damage is just normal, but we are firing like a Gatling gun. It's like minigun, you know, a minigun may fire relatively small bullets, but it fires so many of them that fuck us forever, man. We are destroying things. Let's take a peek. Well, I really don't want to replace my... I don't want to replace my pills, man. So let's just take the key. Oh, I spent it. God damn it. That's fine. Whatever. I'm not, surprisingly not worried about the adversary. The adversary was the late game story of this last Maggie run, was that I had such a hard time. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, hard time. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That really scared my shit. Yeesh. Alright, problematic, the number of spiders that are floating around right now. I'm trying my best to aim these shots well. I seem to be moving him really well, you know? That's not something that I normally do. I can't predict his shots, and I certainly can't force him to predict his shots at a good rate. Damn, we keep getting these deals. They're not good deals, but they keep replenishing our health as we take them, so there's no sense in us not... I can't. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make boss rush. I could go right now and I'd have a minute. If I had mapping, I'd go. But I have a minute to make it to the next... I have a minute to make it to the next boss fight. And, to skip an item room and to know that if I pick one wrong turn, if I take one long dead end, and don't get straight to the mom fight, I'm not gonna make it. Doesn't sound all that appealing to me, so... We came close. I still contend that other than these tier upgrade pills, we have not really seen a whole lot of help from the game to expedite the process of trying to get to boss rush. I think we would be fine. We would totally survive it. We would totally survive it if we were there right now. But it took us long enough, and it took us exploring a little bit to build ourselves in such a way that we could feel comfortable going to boss rush. But yeah, it just didn't work out. The timing didn't work out. And honestly, if you want to put me in a situation where, hey, Taffy, you got to play more blue baby runs, okay, that works for me. And I would have left behind an all stats upgrade. And now, you know, now who's a player? There is part of me that kind of wants to leave this room behind forever. I'm a little bit over it. This room's not great. I'll spend one key just to see what comes. As I say, we got it back. That's fine. I kind of... Okay, let's do this while we're here. I guess I'm leaving. I mean, I could bomb my way out, but at this point, I'm okay. I think moving on. You know what? Fuck it. At this point, we've earned the right to go as slow as we want to go. I guess I could have gone out through it. Shut up. Nobody's talking to you. Oh, look, we're the people who hang out in Ryan's chat, and we know everything about blah, blah, blah. And we can't... I'm judging you. I'm judging me in my head based on what I think you're saying right now. I know that I'm probably right. You're probably saying it, so... And I know that it's actually warranted, and that's probably the worst part. The waiting is the hardest part. So, yeah, I did that, and I feel kind of dumbish. We haven't blown up a single tinted rock, and yet we have, oh, shit. Well, I was gonna say, eventually that was just gonna happen. We do a lot of damage. We don't do, we do a lot of damage over time. We don't do a lot of damage right now. So, when we get into situations where we have tanky bosses who also advance on us like that, we're not really equipped to handle that. Do I want to do this now? I mean, now that I can? Yeah, sure, what the hell. I was gonna say, there could be a spirit heart in there. I doubt I'll get hit during this, but stranger things have happened. We've gotten a ridiculous number of deals with the devil. The problem is that none of them have been really good. We've gotten the shovel and ghost baby so far, and that's not going to win a run for you. That actually has no effect for us, which is an unfortunate turn of events. Huh. Okay. And I totally was an idiot, and I totally used store credit on a key. And I'm kind of kicking myself about that, and kind of not. What's this one? Okay. Well, you know, it's only fair. Now we know. Knowing's half the battle, I suppose. Is there another pill in here? Take the bomb. We have one more. Yeah, we have one more shop technically coming, so let's wait to donate there if that's at all possible. Oh, I just cracked my neck. I think I'm going to go see old Mad Max tonight, man. I'm kind of excited about that. I was hoping against hope that this would be Isaac's room, the little, looks like an inn. People argue with me, they're like, it's Isaac's room. And I'm like, dude, Isaac was in his room when he initially jumped down the hole to get away from Mom. No, it's Isaac's room, and I'm like, whatever. I feel... Oh, shit. Curse of the Unknown. We go here. We go here. We go here. Now we know we have 2 hearts. And we have the left hand, which I actually saw before I teleported. We have 2 blue hearts, the ability and cash necessary to maybe replenish and get more. We're not forcing boss rush right now. We gave up a pretty significant number of spirit hearts to make that happen, and we're I mean, we're not out of the woods. We gotta kind of layer it on. We have 9 lives, which in my opinion kind of makes it like having 9 hearts. So we've got like 11 blue hearts technically, although we would have to redo whatever room we died in, which is not something I'm looking forward to doing. Let's see. Ooh, okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? There's actually part of me that's really grateful that that was not a black market. That's unfortunate too, because I can't do much with that. I don't want to give up the left hand until I've got Guppy at this point. There's no guarantee we'll get Guppy, but oh, okay. I didn't, clearly didn't mean to do that, but that's how it panned out. I'm gonna get two birds with one stone here. Spirit Heart is good. I was hoping to get something out of that skull that I hit as well, and it didn't work out the way I'd hoped, but still good. We got enough bombs that I think I can look for some black hearts here. We might get better opportunities to utilize these, but I'm gonna try to make this the life that we cling to here. I'm gonna hold on to the last bomb in case we do see a straight up spirit heart. I don't want to or a straight up tinted rock. I don't want to piss away my opportunity to get my hands on that. Chub, yeah, Chub's good. I'm down with Chub. And then let's see. This hopefully will be a real. I was gonna say hopefully will be a real shop with a real bomb and a real key and a real Pandora's box that will travel with us for a while. I think that's a Tears Down pill, so I actually think my money is better spent donating away. Hopefully we can get to it'd be about 480. It'd be about 480 before it quit out on us here. We have 2 bombs, which I'm going to let's go. I want to see just to be sure. It is in fact a Tears Down, so let's go ahead and drop that. I don't even want that in my rotation. Let's grab the left hand. Here, this could be it. I'll use 2 bombs to get over here to this chest, hoping that it's not a troll bomb or live bombs. That's it. Big money, no whammy, and a lot of keys. So let's we'll take Pandora's box with us for a while. The great thing too is we have a tremendous rate of fire. Oh, Taffy, you can't be doing that shit. We have a tremendous rate of fire, which means we're going to spawn a tremendous number of flies, which is good because our, we talked about it earlier. Our tier damage is not great, but our guppy fly damage is fucking spectacular. This does give me the opportunity though to, because we have Guppy's tail, we drop the left hand. We go back, we find our secret room. We go back and get the flat penny. And now we have the keys necessary. Hopefully continue to have the keys necessary to open all the golden chests that we're going to have along our way. And if we get really rolling here, I might commit us to the dark level. Just because I feel like we're in a safe-ish place. I mean, there's part of me that hopes we'll have the ability to replenish our health, because as it stands right now, I have to keep finding ways to come up with blue hearts or black hearts, which means spending a lot of time, bombing skulls and spending a lot of time looking for tinted rocks, and that's fine and everything, but our health could be a concern for me if we decide to try to take it the trickier route. Alright, well, 3 bombs for 1 spirit heart's not good, but we are doing our darndest to sort of finesse the system here. I feel like I've not seen a whole lot of black hearts come out of... Ooh, explosive diarrhea, not so good. I left one of those behind before, and now I don't feel nearly as bad, as it turns out that was a full health pill, and that has no effect on Blue Baby. So, that's pretty much it, yeah? We could, if we ended up bombing into the secret room, we could get money, and money could turn into a lot of keys, and keys are worth picking up right now. We know it's not either one of those, so I'm going to guess that it's probably right here. This is actually... I didn't do this earlier. Oh, really? No, that's not... No, it's not worth it. Counterfeit penny, not worth it. Not there, so let's go over here, and I'm going to say that it's probably right. What a very exciting room of things we had here. Yeah, and this is exactly what I was thinking, was that We are in a place to prevent ourselves from ever being key poor again, or at least for a very, very long time. So let's go ahead and let's go look at this room too. We're not in any real threat here. Any place that we can get a little extra money is completely worth it right now. And we're not in any real threat of being hurt. Justice takes us that extra mile. Good. I'll take explosive diarrhea in case we want to blow up a tinted rock or something somewhere and we don't have anything near us to help out. I feel good. I feel like that's it. I wish, once again, I kind of wish that we had these opportunities present themselves a floor earlier, but they are what they are. And yeah, man, it's a bummer, but I think we'll be fine. And I think I will take us down to the dark level. I feel confident enough in our abilities. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll save this for Shoal. And we'll hopefully take Pandora's box all the way down to Shoal, get ourselves another deal with the devil item. Plus we can open up probably just about any item that we come across, or any golden chest that we come across along the way. So, boom. Just keep breaking even, baby. What's going on in here? Yeah, sure, what the hell, man. I'm down to clown. And we found the secret room on accident, so this will be a good test to see sort of if we have any cause to be concerned. We haven't really picked up that many damage upgrades. We just happened to have a ridiculous rate of fire and lump of coal, basically. That's explosive diarrhea, that's speed down. Neither one of those fancy. I don't fancy either one of those. What a just fucking strange place for a secret. Seriously, like, look at that secret room placement. Does that flabbergast anyone else? Because I feel royally confused by that. That is the fucking strangest secret room placement I have ever seen. I'm hoping for some spirit hearts to also come out of the Guppy's chests that or the golden chests that we're dropping and seeing. I'll go for pretty much 100% floor completion on these, just to look for tinted rocks. I would like to not. Yeah, sure. I would like to not. Okay. I would like to not. Hello. I guess we could have passed on 9 lives, is what you're telling me. I'd like to not be in a situation where we're counting on 9 lives to save us on the dark level, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for some damage upgrades to go along with, like, health would be nice. I would love to have some health picked up. Where is it? Is that you? You look like one. You look like a tinted rock. Excellent. I would either like to figure out how to replenish our health on the fly, so Dark Bum would be a great pickup on this floor, or I would like very much to, have the kind of damage necessary to one-shot every single room. I would prefer not to have Mom's Knife or Brimstone, but at this point, like, I've hamstrung us. We're not going to get all these free items that we normally get on the chests, so we are basically making a statement that we feel confident, given what we have right now, that we can win the game. And the one thing that has me concerned, I'm just looking for tinted rocks. The one thing that has me a little bit concerned is either our inability to regenerate health or the amount of damage that we're doing. But that is less a concern to me because it's counterbalanced by the sheer volume of tears and flies that we're outputting. We continue to crank out the keys necessary to keep indulging ourselves in this golden chest orgy. Golden chest orgy feels like a Goldfinger ripoff. Like, this is one of those awful themed porns. It's gonna be a James Bond, Sean Connery James Bond Goldfinger porn. I'd watch it, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll still stroke one out to it, but just saying. Plot matters. That's all. Let's go ahead and look for any tinted rocks that we may have missed. And, you know, this is a situation where I think this strategy of looking around might pay off. Might pay off? Please pay off? What do we got there? Ho ho ho, who's this? Degas, Purity. That's a spirit heart though, right? So that was ultimately a 2 spirit heart swing for us right there. I think it's worth seeing the rest of the world here. Yeah, sure. It's keys, man. And I know that we're not going to a place where keys matter. Where we're going, we won't need keys to open chests. That was a really bad Dr. Weir. I'm on an Event Horizon kick lately, man. I gotta pick that movie up and watch it sooner than later. It's not even that good. It's just, oh shit. I didn't expect him to split as fast as he split, so I'm a little bummed out that I gave up one of our hearts. We're still working working in a net profit here. So, Jesus, that was scary. You guys mind? I got a death turret over here, kind of raining on my parade. So, wow, you would be this would be a terrifying room without the ability to fly. And I sure as shit feel like Skeleton Key should be waiting for me on the other side if I have the ability to get over there. Alright, well, I think ultimately we went looking around. We came up 1 spirit heart ahead. That's fine. If I missed a Tender Rock in there, flame me in the comments, I guess. I don't know. I'm looking. I seriously am looking. I'm giving it the old honest effort here, but I'm not seeing anything. The Fallen is, that's spectacular because we are just decimating him. Contract from below is fine. Good. We're not in a place where consumables really worry us right now. Curse of the Maze, the Eternal Heart completes itself. I'm gonna get what I call Curse of the Moderately Annoyed. Unfortunately, as I go from one room to the next, it's gonna, you know, willy-nilly teleport me all over the freaking map, and that shit gets on my nerves, man. Oh, wait, we have to gauze. Purity. Yeah, so fuck you, Curse of the Maze. Guess what I'm not doing more than once? That's each room, my friend. So we'll do that. We'll pop the Degaz rune. It'll give us a Spirit Heart, and it lifts the Curse of the Maze. So now, you know, we just go wherever we go, do it wherever we do. I'll be right there waiting for you. Whatever it takes or how my heart breaks, I'll be right there waiting for you. This feels like there should be a tinted rock in it. Oh, come on, there's too many rocks. No rocks, no tinted rocks. Not that I see, at least. I always like to make that qualifier in case there is one there. I don't want to make a big declarative statement. There's no tinted rocks here. I know. I'm a professional Binding of Isaac player. So, you know, any comments in the comment section are instantly rendered invalid if I disagree with them. You know, so... To attack the gopher, one must think like the gopher. I'm a little bit bummed. We got the perfect setup for the chest, and I've chosen to take the gallant path. And that is I've said on multiple occasions that I feel like the only excuse to go down to the dark level is to prove that you have succeeded in your run, that you're so confident in your run as it exists that you don't need the 4 free items. So, you know, there's part of me that I know that when I'm watching other people play and they kind of get like Mom's Knife or Brimstone along with a bunch of damage upgrades, it's hard to stay engaged. It's hard to stay plugged in, and so, you know, I want to reward people that, you know, I want to reward the people that stick around with at least an alternate ending of variable skill. Because I really like it, you know, if I had assurances that I could get into the Mega Satan fight by going to the chest, I would go on this run and take out both Blue Baby and Mega Santa, but I got no guarantee that I'll be able to get in there, so... Well, I'd say our consumable situation is pretty much sorted for the rest of ever. Or at least for the rest of this run. Oh, shit, I almost caught up with a bullet that I was running from. I'll peek in here. I was hoping for a fortune teller. There was part of me that was even hoping for a demon judgment. I won't lie. We're that kind of powerful that I'd give up a couple of spirit hearts. I have to remind myself too, we don't have permanent Polaroid invincibility, which is a strange situation to ever find myself in. I and so many other people go to the chest so frequently that it's hard to ever imagine, you know, that this situation is different from every other situation you've ever been in with regards to, oh, well, once I get down to a half red heart, I'm gonna... Oh, you cocksucker! What a fucking dead-eyed dick. Alright, so let's do this. Put this right next to it. Bomb, ba da bomb, da bomb, da bomb, bang it, diggy diggy. Bomb with a ba da bang a bang, diggy diggy. Jump. I fucking hate Kid Rock, man. I can't do it. I didn't hate Kid Rock. That's me lashing out. Excuse me. That's me lashing out. I actually was, I used to daydream about when the first time I'd go to Europe that I'd be going to meet a beautiful woman, which actually was true. The first time I went to Europe was to meet a beautiful woman. But I also daydreamed that, like, in the film score that was my life, I would walk off the plane and she would be floored by not only my magnificent, handsome body, but that she would be floored, she'd be floored by the fact that when I came off the plane, I would come off the plane, walking down the shit. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying really hard not to. I'd walk down the extendable hallway that goes down to the plane, the arm hallway that goes down to the plane. I'd walk out in slow motion, somehow in a breeze, to Kid Rock's Cowboy. I just felt like that was the kind of like the anthem for some a kid like me going to Europe thinking he was a badass Westerner. And then I had just embarrassing moments over there that involved gunplay, if you can imagine it. We got the Pact and a Blackheart for that, man. That's amazing. Like that basically puts me in a situation where I feel like this is sorted, and it validates toting around. It validates toting around Pandora's box for several floors, like several floors, really. What do we got? Degas is purity, so that's actually really good. I'm gonna hold on to that unless there's something better down here. High Priestess really could be it. 2 of diamonds. We'll go ahead and pop that. High Priestess again. The Lover's card is useless. I'm gonna take the Degas room with me, and I'll tell you why. It's because I'm worried that I'm gonna get there to the dark level, and it's gonna be Curse of the Lost, or Curse of the Blind, or Curse of the Unknown, or something like that. And I really don't want to be in a situation where I don't have my map available to me. The mapping in the later stages, for me, I don't know if that's true for everybody, but for me, the mapping in later stages becomes just ridiculously important. In a health management standpoint, I find myself in a lot of situations where, yeah, sure, I wouldn't mind having this a second time. Thank you for, making sure that if I pick an item up and set it, I always, like, in my mind, give NL crap, because he always seems to, oh, well, I guess I should have picked that up before I re-rolled it. Yeah, you should have, man. You're gonna take it out of the rotation. But then I get, like, Bob's Rotten Head, or the Steam Sale, or the Anarchist Cookbook that comes up in multiple situations, and I'm just like, oh, no, on second thought, the game isn't going to remove that at all, so don't even fret about it. This fight against Cage would be a nightmare without the health necessary to sort of, the health damage and tier output necessary to sort it. So yeah, man, I worry a little bit about when I can't see the map and I can't navigate appropriately. I get really stressed out about Jesus, this room's a fucking nightmare. Is everyone dead over there? I get super stressed out about my health management because it only takes a couple of rooms to really kind of let things get out of control with regards to keeping your health in check. If you go down a wrong alley and then you backtrack and go a wrong way that clearly if you'd had the map you would have seen was not the right way to go, that shit adds up, man, and that could turn a one run to a lost run, and this run is not that particularly powerful. Well, no, it's pretty powerful, but it's not so powerful that I can afford to make a bunch of mistakes and still expect to win. I can make some mistakes and I'll probably still win, but I can't make a bunch of mistakes and expect to win on the dark levels. So, and that's not going to be helped if I go down here and can't see my map or I can't see my health or whatever. Bug's freaking the fuck out, and I don't know why. I don't know exactly what we could ask for here. I went ahead and used that because we're not going to see any more uses for it. It's a full health pill, some spiders, a metric fuck ton of flies, and a tears up pill. Sure, why not? I'm going to take the full health pill with me just in case I need it. Oh, shit. That's actually nice. We actually have the rate of fire necessary to keep items like that at bay. Yeah, sure, I'll take quad shot, and I will actually take crack the sky with me. It's not good. Don't get me wrong. Quad shot's actually quite fine, especially with this ridiculous tier rate. Quad shot's awesome. Crack the sky's fine on big stationary objects like this because on the off chance that one of your shots hit, it can actually do a significant amount of damage. It's just that it's real, like the chances of it doing that are super rare. I don't think that does anything for me. I will take Fire Mind. I'm apprehensive about it, but I think it might help us out. If I had known, if you had told me, it'd been like, Taffy, you have two options here. You can pick up quad shit. You can pick up quad shot, or you can pick up 2020. I'd have taken 2020. 2020 doesn't change our tier rate at all. I'm actually really worried about firing shots here. 2020, as best I know, doesn't change our rate of fire. So I'm a little bit, not miffed. Miffed isn't the right word. Like, that's more intense than I mean for it to sound. I'm disappointed that I didn't see 2020 first, because I would have passed on quad shot and taken 2020 if that had been the order they'd shown up in. I'm actually doing this because I want to lay down the fire. I want to lay down the fire for them to walk into before they even separate. The little haunts, that is. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling really comfortable about both the damage we're doing, the progress we're making from room to room. I was a little bit worried about the flame shot here, but it seems like we're both have the range necessary and the health, you know, provided we make a mistake or two, the health necessary to survive this. I would have to throw pretty hard to ah, fuck. I'm not sure what hit me. I really am not sure what hit me there. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, it's not been so bad, the dark level this time. It's gonna be a lot less bad now with Holy Mantle, and I'll take telepathy for dummies on from here on out. Telepathy for dummies sounds fine to me. We get into that fight with the lamb, we can hit telepathy for dummies. Jesus Christ. I'm not taking Loki's horns, man. That seems like a bad idea. Loki's horns normally is something that I would indulge, but it feels like with the loadout that we've got with Firemind, that is a recipe for disaster, just to have your shots go out in 4 different directions. If they hit something close to me, like if I'm not firing with the anticipation that I'm going to hit something behind me, then I don't want to have to worry about accidentally hitting something behind me and having it cost me life. Even with Holy Mantle at this point, I'm still going to play it safe, hopefully get us to 21 wins. Disappointed that we've missed out on another boss rush opportunity, but that's, like I said, that feels like there's very little to be done there from that point of view. I gave it my best shot. My first and only real priority is to winning the run. God, we have freezing effects too. That shit blows my mind. We are gonna just destroy the rest of this game. I'm actually hoping for an explosion here because I kind of want it to chase me down through fire. Bug apparently found that lion that shoots deadly cobras out of its mouth when it roars that Grayson knew was in the house the other day. That's the only explanation for somebody shrieking that way inside my home. I can't imagine that he's just acting like a 2-year-old and freaking the fuck out and screaming about everything because everything is a scream-worthy set of situational circumstances. If you're 2. That kid wanted to fight me the other day, Bug did, because I wouldn't allow him to shut his mom's head in a refrigerator door. I was suddenly the asshole. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good joke as much as the next guy, but Jesus Christ, Bug. It's your mother, for God's sake. Like, please don't murder her. We need her. We need her a lot. That's Holy Mantle in action right there. I appreciate it, but I don't think it's necessary to the success of our run. The lamb's fine. We're gonna absolutely shit on this thing. Hive Mind with Quad Shot and Guppy and Homing Tears is going to very much read like Ipecac, so that was fun. Big victory lap. We're back up to 21 wins. I'm like I said, if those Guppy items had shown up a floor earlier, I think boss rush would have been a foregone conclusion. But they didn't, so that means we have to play more Blue Baby, and that shit is okay with me. Maggie, on the other hand, can get fucked and crawl in a meat grinder because I am over that whore. I think this means we have an Eden run next, which I'm equally not as excited about. Yeah, we got an Eden run next. Eden, man, there's the variants on those Eden runs are so bad. It's just like so much good and so much bad can happen, and it's like you can have the run gifted to you in the first couple of minutes, or you can find yourself fighting from a disproportionately large hole. So, speaking of large holes, Maggie will come up after that and a bunch of challenge runs in between. Thank you guys for tuning in on behalf of the denizens of the cave and myself, and the lion that shoots poison cobras out of its mouth when it roars. My name is Taffy. We will see you tomorrow, and I am out.